You know, I I was on Facebook early this morning. I hadn't been on there that much this weekend, and I hadn't been myself this weekend. But I've been reading a post about, all of this stuff going on with Hollywood, the Harvey Weinstein, and then Donald Trump, and how he sexually harasses women. And these men are rich and powerful, and how people can't, for a long time, do anything about it. And what happened to probably some of the women that Bill Cosby came in contact with, because whether people like it or not, I believe he did something. He did some stuff too. And there's a lot of more others out there like that. And I have a mind to know that, and I honestly believe that there are a lot more women out there who are being sexually abused, sexually harassed, and assaulted. They just never talk about it. Um, I was sexually assaulted, harassed, or whatever you want to call it, when I was a teenager. I was 16. I was about 16 at the time. It happened when I was coming home. Don't remember from where. Oh, no, no, no. I was going to the store. And there were two guys. And I don't like to walk. I didn't at the time. Didn't feel comfortable walking between two guys. So I can remember back then distinctly crossing the street. I crossed to the other side so I could walk. One of them said something to me, and I tried to ignore, but I think I said something, and I kept walking. Anyway, both guys crossed the street, and where I was walking were bushes. There were big, long bushes. And it was daylight, early in the afternoon. It was broad daylight, and it was a sunny day. I had on a t-shirt and a pair of shorts, but just because you're wearing a t-shirt and a pair of shorts don't mean. And I was like 16. I was like, I didn't weigh a buck. These two guys, they tried to pull me into the bushes, and I was fighting like a wildcat. I was fighting because I knew what was going to happen if they had got me in those bushes. So we were fighting. I was actually fighting with two guys. I was fighting for my life. um, I was lucky because had anybody not shown up, and there was a motorist that saw what was going on, and he stopped. He stopped his car, and he had and I was still fighting, and he told him to leave me alone. When he got out the car, they let go, and when they let go, I was so scared. I was in like hyper mode. I ran like a rabbit. I ran all the way home and didn't stop till I got there. Had that motorist not stopped, I probably would be dead, or anything could have possibly happened. But the idea that two guys gonna whip my tail and drag me in the bushes, rape me, and do whatever else they wanted to do with me was horrifying. I was traumatized, and I didn't want to go back outside. I stayed in the house for a long time. My mom, I told her what happened, but she finally said that I wasn't going to be able to. I remember we went to the police station, and I filled out a police report for assault. Um, I can remember my mother saying, "You have to go back outside. You can't stay in the house. You have to face it. You have to walk up the street, because if you don't do it now, you never will. She was right. I didn't want to go back out there. I was having nightmares. I didn't want to go back out. So she made me go out. She made me walk up that street. And walking up the street was the most terrifying thing that I had to do. So yes, that's just a hard way to go. I was a lucky person. Unlucky to be harassed and almost assaulted. Assaulted, basically. Somebody put their hands on you and you don't see it coming. So as the years pass, you get leery of stuff like that. And you get leery of men. So all this grabbing her by the crotch stuff and casting couches and making women do what they want to do because you have the power to do it, I don't know. It's not right. And yes, there are more people out there who are assaulted and harassed, more women than you think. Some men too, because some women ain't right. But it's a lot of women, and a lot of us don't talk about it. We choose not to. But we empathize and we know. We smile every day. You never know. Never judge a book by its cover. And our laws and things that happen to people in this country has to change. As far as I'm concerned, you never know. And this country isn't, as far as women go, they take stuff too lightly. You know, don't take it lightly. It's not. Because one minute you could be smiling, and the next minute somebody could be jumping on you, and you don't see it coming. Or they're taking what power and influence they have and they're using it against you and making you do things that you don't want to do, that you think you should do. But I'm here to tell you, you don't need to be doing that. You have the power. The power is within you. No matter how much you think it's not. And sometimes you can't get away, and sometimes you wish you could. Too many women have been mistreated all around the world and in this country. And yes, there needs to be a voice. We need to voice what's going on and not hide it. Whether you're a big star or just an everyday person walking up the street, just living your life, trying to get on a bus, trying to go to the store, coming home, meeting friends. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. You guys have a good Monday.